Hello world, my name is Nick360 and welcome to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, the quest for Platinum God. In the last couple episodes we got 3 mom heart kills. Now we are going to continue that streak as Azazel. And again, we're picking Azazel since it's the fastest character in the game. We get Holy Mantle, which is a great thing for us because what we can do now is, since Azazel is such a powerful character and now with Holy Mantle, which means it's going to be difficult for us to take damage, we can avoid taking damage for the entirety of these first couple floors and work for a way to get all the different boys, like Basement Boy. Anyway, took out Duke of Flies pretty easy, got a range up. Then we got this Best Friend, which is, a little dummy that helps us, helps us use bombs. And by use bombs, I mean not use our bombs, instead use our Best Friend item. But since I have our, again, I took damage from Lust there, but it didn't matter because I had Holy Mantle, so that's going to really help us with not taking damage in these first 2 floors, and that should be our Basement Boy achievement, which we'll get as soon as we finish this boss. Successfully used our little buddy to do quite a bit of damage to Monstro, and then took him out. As soon as I take him out, got the Basement Boy achievement. And I'm going to try and do this, get some more range up, great. Got some little Brimstone, which I've been watching a lot of speedruns, on Twitch. They speedrun the games. They try and get it as fast as possible, often like within 17 minutes. Often. Obviously sometimes bad luck happens. But Little Brim is an item that on its own you can start the game with. But they're playing normally as Isaac. But I'm playing as, Azazel, which is a little stronger than Isaac with the exception of not having the D6. I like the Wiggle Worm, but I think I'm going to stick with the Livery Cap just for safety purposes. Anyway, I keep blowing up a bunch of these tinted rocks, which is, just good practice. I think I get Mr. Mega in this run, and then I find Mr. Mega even later on in this run. Now, I get to this Devil Deal, and there's a lot of soul heart, taking. I just lost 6 soul hearts. And although I shouldn't be worried about losing any of my health at all, it's still pretty low, especially for how new I am at this game. And then I find this room. Oh yeah, little, Dark Bum. Please give me as many hearts as possible. Then I realize, this room converts all of the hearts that are dropped to red hearts, not soul hearts, which is what he was intending to drop. So I wasted a little bit of my soul hearts there, but since now I have over 6 health, not going to be a real big problem. Anyway, head into these rooms, get some more bombs, get some more keys. I guess I should be not conserving my bombs. I guess, again, if I was speedrunning, I could use the bombs to bomb through the rooms. The big rooms, just rooms I want to get through fast, but I'm not really trying to get through as fast as possible. I'm trying to get through, I'm trying to get the strongest build as possible so that I can potentially go to Sheol, which I haven't done yet. I haven't gone to Sheol, I haven't faced Satan yet in this file save. So that's something I need to do, and I need to face Satan 5 times. And Azazel is definitely a really powerful character to face Satan with. I got the poop there, which is a great item if you don't like good items. In general, poop is not a very good item. It's quite poopy, as some would say. Take out Gertie and get our Spelunker Boy achievement. And I think that's actually the last boy achievement. And I'm not super worried about him, but that was my first time I gotten through the caves without taking any damage. Because the basement's pretty easy because it's not super easy. But you can get, on my other save, by the time you get through the depths, or get to the depths, you can have a really strong build. You can really have a strong build, and that just being so strong, you just won't take any damage. And I'm not too worried about this. If I do decide to do the Lost in this series, the Lost is basically get Basement Boy achievement, immediately followed by the Spelunker Boy, just all of them. I got a golden key. I don't know if I zip by really fast, but I got a gold key, so I just had fun with hitting all of the different things. There's our Mr. Mega, and I also, at the same bomb, blew up a little coin bagger to increase our Devil Dew chance, because that doesn't matter, because I have Goat Head, which I picked up earlier in a golden chest. And I think, and I said I'm not going to get any other boy achievements. I was a little disappointed because I just took a little bit, 1 damage, like literally 1 heart of damage each floor. And I'm pumping as much money as I can into my machine. And I realized later that one of the characters you unlock by having a lot of money, but every run I've been putting as much money into my machine so that my store is as good as possible. But this run actually turns out to be so profitable that I end up unlocking that character, and we'll see that in a little bit. I decide to, out of habit, get rid of all my soul hearts, and I was full soul hearts. I just could leave one on the ground. It didn't really matter to me. But out of habit, I just wanted to get rid of all my red health so that I could be on permanent Polaroid proc, but I haven't unlocked the Polaroid because I haven't beaten Mom so many times. And in the last item room, I got Tooth Shot, and Tooth Shot is really good with our Brim because it's really not a good item at all. And I just noticed I had an item which acts as a bomb on my spacebar, and then there was a battery there which I didn't use. And with the fact that it's, the little buddy's much bigger range than bomb, like if I had Mr. Mega, it wouldn't matter. I got a hit there, but I wasn't damaged. This is where I'm going to take the damage on this Mom fight, because I'm still pretty new to Mom. Let's see, I believe that was my first shot of damage, and that explosion was the second shot. Got a Tears Up, which is kind of good. And I got a Guppy piece. That's actually my second Guppy piece, and then I get the Mulligan, which will help me spawn a bunch of flies. Actually, I think I might turn into Guppy this run. I don't think I realized that during the run, since you'll see later that I was producing so many flies other ways. But then I got Cricket's Head. Now, Cricket's Head is a 1.5 multiplier? No, that will just mean that my damage will go insane, because I already got a bunch of damage ups. Then this room here, just a bunch of cards. I don't know, and I'm not worried about it, but if I need to pick up all the cards, technically that might be a little bit productive and worth throwing, but I put as much money as I could in my machine. There we go, and I think that's actually Guppy, because I got the paw, the head, and then the hairball. So actually now I'm Guppy, and I'm producing flies from my Mulligan, and I'm producing flies from little cat head. I think I actually was just spawning so many flies I didn't even realize. And in addition to that, I have a double brimstone shot. I don't know if the little followers shots count for Guppy, but if it does, that means I'm getting a lot of flies. And the flies do double the damage, and I just got a 1.6 times multiplier. As you can see, I'm getting really close to that 55 coins I need to unlock that special character that we haven't unlocked yet. Yeah, and then I have a lot of flies. And the reason I'm going to try and save my flies for the boss and take out everything with my not double brimstone shot, but my Brim and Little Brim. And I'm kind of full clearing. I just need as much practice as I could, especially when I was recording this. Since recording this, I actually played quite a bit on the other file saves and actually started moving up to hard mode. So I definitely feel much better about my skills and skills at Isaac. I'm just much better. I got Skolix here. I think earlier in the run I took a little bit of damage, so there goes that. And then I get Magic Mush, which was worried about the red hearts, and then I got Brimstone, which got rid of all my red hearts, and then made me have the full range Brimstone shot. I know what you guys are thinking. Damn, that's lucky. Guppy, full Brim, Little Brim, Dark Bum, just. And then I get the bean, just to round off the luck. But in all seriousness, I know Isaac's RNG based, so I'm not guaranteed to have good runs or bad runs. But I didn't reset for this. This obviously isn't a seed, as you can see. But this is just too lucky. This is just such a powerful build. I got the damage up. The range ups now don't matter. They mattered when I had the little brimstone shot, but it's just so powerful. It's so powerful. It's just. For a first playthrough, this was part of my first playthrough of the game. This when I recorded this, it was still the first first week or two of me playing the game. This luck is just insane. And normally runners have to hold R for 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, by the way, did you miss the Mom's Heart? I did, because it only lasted a second. Now I'm like, oh, let's go to Sheol. I'm as powerful as I'm gonna get, and I'm not gonna. Is this Sheol? Yeah, not Dark Room is the one after Sheol. Yeah, full health. That doesn't do anything. I can see forever. That might do something. I mean, it's the secret rooms, but I don't think I go in any of them. Now, this is interesting. Is because I'm about to pick up Mr. Mega, but I unlocked Mr. Mega on this run, and there's our dime, which brings us Kane. So we actually unlocked the character Kane. And then we got the coat hanger from beating Mom's Heart for the 4th time. And there's Mr. Mega. And it's really unusual, that because normally most of the items in the game you unlock by winning the run. So it's very rare that you unlock the item in a run and then also receive that item in the same run. You can't get Goat Head in the same run you unlock it because you have to win the game. Unless you unlock Goat Head with the boss rush. Anyway, practicing out my Mr. Mega Bombs, because this is my first time getting Mr. Mega Bombs. Took out the little things. The flies took out Satan. This is normal speed. The rest of the run was in full speed. And I really don't, with these flies, with this brimstone, this everything, was not a problem. And then I got the Demon's Tail. And I got our first piece of the negative. We unlocked Judas. So we unlocked 2 characters to run. Mr. Mega put a ton of money in our shop. This was a very, very successful run. Anyway, I would like to thank you guys for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end of the video. If you'd like to subscribe to get notified for future videos, there's the annotation right here. Obviously, here's the last episode and the link for the new episode. And I will see you in the next one.